If only they knew, they would have avoided the hairdresser. The morning sun had barely risen over the quiet town of Rivers when people began to move about their daily lives. Vendors arranged their fruits along the roadside. Buses honked impatiently as commuters rushed to work. And in the middle of the busy street stood a small but beautiful hair salon with a golden sign that read, "To anyone passing by, it looked like the perfect place." The salon was always neat. The chairs were comfortable. Soft music played in the background. And the woman who owned it, Madame Clara, was known as the most talented hairdresser in town. Her wigs were flawless. Her braids were perfect. Her hairstyles lasted longer than anyone else's.
Good. I'll add some product.
Women traveled from different parts of the city just to sit in her chair. But what no one knew was that something dark was hiding behind that beautiful smile. One Saturday afternoon, a young woman named Amora walked into the salon. Amora had just moved into town. She was cheerful, kind, and full of life. Her long natural hair flowed down her back, thick and beautiful. When she entered the salon, Madame Clara's eyes widened slightly. She smiled warmly. "Welcome, my dear. Sit down, I will make you look like a queen." Amora laughed softly. "I trust you. Everyone says you're the best." Around the salon, other women nodded. "Oh yes," one customer said proudly. "Once she touches your hair, you'll never go anywhere else." Amora smiled happily and sat in the chair. But as Madame Clara touched her hair for the first time, her smile faded for just a split second. Something about Amora felt different. Very different. The strange habit. There was something Madame Clara always did after finishing a client's hair. Something no one ever questioned. After completing a hairstyle, she would quietly collect small strands of the customer's hair that had fallen to the floor. Instead of throwing them away like other hairdressers, she placed the hair inside strange patterns drawn on the floor, and whisper words no one else could understand. The air would grow heavy. The candle flame would flicker wildly. And slowly, the strands of hair would begin to move. The secret of her success. Madame Clara wasn't just a hairdresser. She was something far more dangerous. Years ago, when her salon was failing and customers stopped coming, she visited a mysterious woman deep in the forest. The woman made her an offer. "Bring me the hair of those who trust you," the old woman said, "and your success will never fade." Desperate and greedy, Clara agreed. From that day on, every client's hair became part of her dark rituals. The more hair she collected, the more powerful and successful her salon became. But there was a price. A terrible price. Many of Clara's past customers began experiencing strange problems. Some suddenly lost their confidence. Some had terrible nightmares. Others felt like their lives were slowly falling apart. But no one connected it to the salon. Because how could a simple hairdresser cause such things? Amora's visit. When Amora finished her hairstyle that afternoon, everyone admired it. "You look stunning," one woman said. Amora beamed with joy. She paid Madame Clara and left happily. But as Clara swept the floor, she picked up Amora's hair. The moment she touched it, her hand trembled. The strands felt warm. Almost alive. She frowned, but still placed it inside the black box. That night, she prepared for her usual ritual. But something unexpected happened. As Clara placed Amora's hair inside the circle, the candle flame suddenly grew large. The room became cold. The air began to vibrate. Clara started whispering the strange words. But before she could finish, the hair burst into flames. She screamed and stepped back. The candle exploded, and a loud voice echoed through the room. You should not have taken what was protected. Clara's heart pounded. Her hands shook. She had never seen anything like this before. Never. What Clara didn't know was that Amora was a woman deeply protected by God. Her life was covered by prayers from her mother. Every morning, Amora prayed before leaving her home. And every night, she thanked God for protection. That simple habit became the shield that destroyed Clara's ritual. From that night onward, strange things began happening to Clara. Her salon mirrors cracked. Her hair equipment stopped working. Customers began canceling appointments. Within weeks, the once busy salon became empty. People whispered about strange feelings whenever they entered the shop. Slowly, the truth began to reveal itself. The lesson. Months later, the salon finally closed. Madame Clara disappeared from the town. No one knew where she went. But the people who once visited her salon often said one thing. If only we had known, we would have avoided the hairdresser. Final message. Sometimes danger doesn't look dangerous. Sometimes it smiles at you. Sometimes it welcomes you warmly. But that doesn't mean it's safe. Always protect yourself spiritually. Always be careful who you trust. Because if people truly knew what was hidden behind some doors, they would never walk inside. Please like, comment, share, follow.